Hello, I am Dayana, and I'm here to share with you how I came into this work, the Feldenkrais Method. I was in my 20s, I was in acting school. I had about 13 different disciplines to train the mind and body to perform. And twice a week, we got to get together in Feldenkrais class. And there was something very unique about it, very different, that very quickly transformed the way I moved, the way I thought, the way I felt, the way I looked at life itself. And it was so revolutionary to me that immediately I wanted to teach it. I wanted to share it with my friends, with as many people as I could at the time. And I would get some of my friends to lie on the floor and try to experience what I was experiencing. And I really couldn't teach it back then. It was not until 2006, I had moved to the United States in 2004, and I was making a career in music. I was very successful as a DJ, had a life that from outside looked beautiful and great, and on the inside I was feeling really empty. And I hit what now I see was a crisis of meaning, a dark night of the soul. And in that moment, I remembered the Feldenkrais Method. I remember asking myself the question at the deepest, darkest moment of that crisis, when was the last time that I felt whole? And Feldenkrais popped right in. And it had been about 10 years since I stopped acting school and I stopped practicing it. And I went online and I tried to find a class, and they had a training program for teachers. And they said, "You're welcome to come in and check it out." And so there I went, lied on the floor, and boom, my brain recognized the work as if only one day had passed. And that was the second time that I felt the transformative power of this work, which in turn is the power of the brain to learn and change, to create new connections, to rewire itself. And when Feldenkrais created this work in the 40s and 50s, neuroplasticity was not a thing. Somatic healing was not a thing. No one was talking about it. And he knew somehow that through this gentle movement, through this attention to the movement and the quiet space for rest, for slowing down and repetition, your brain could change itself. And that was the transformation that I was feeling. I couldn't even tell what it was, but that's what was happening. Now, if you fast forward, 20 almost years later, I've been working with people from all 5 continents, online, via Zoom, in person, in my office, in my membership, sharing this work. And I'm so excited to bring this to you because I know the potential that it has to change your life. And I know what it feels to be stuck, to know that your body is capable of so much more, but you can't really achieve it, you can't accomplish it. I know what it feels to try the hard way, pushing and shoving and hustling and struggling and getting exhausted without real results. And I also know what it feels to allow life to come to you in a way that it feels almost like magic. Now, sometimes we don't know that our body, our emotions, and our mind can all be lined up to provide you with that template, to give you that experience. Spirit is like the gas in the car, right? It's the energy that keeps it running, right? So without mind, really, there's nothing, there's no reality. And without soul, there's no life force, right? Without spirit, without energy, there's no life force. And so the body has to be connected to all of this. And Feldenkrais becomes the perfect way to achieve that unity that I call oneness. And it's oneness in the spiritual sense, but it's also in the very physical sense, to feel and move as one. To not have to go to one place for this PT, and to the other place for your spiritual practice, and to the other place for your yoga or movement practice, and to the other place for your fun and relaxation. To have a home where you can come to and feel that you've arrived, that you're here, that you are at one with yourself. And what that gives you, my friends, is the sense of connection to everything, oneness with everything. And that's what I've discovered, that throughout the 20 years of practice of Feldenkrais and connecting it to my other trainings that I have in fitness, in mindfulness, I'm a Reiki master, I work with energy, I work with the body and the mind for so long. I've come to this set of practices that connect the mind, body, heart, and have you experience that coming back home, that feeling of oneness that eventually spreads out to every area of your life. And you can take it to work, you can take it to your children and parenting, you can take it to your relationships, you can take it to your finances, everywhere, because the life around you is a reflection of who you are within. So I want to invite you to take a look at my work, to observe first if you want to participate and get a first-hand experience, and to reach out if you have any questions, if you need help, if I can in any way provide support or guidance. I'm here for you. It's an honor to share this with the world, and I am so blessed and grateful. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope to see you soon.